Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Expend4bles 4, little 4 in the word Expendables, starring Stallone, Statham, Megan Fox, a whole bunch of other guys. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 11. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So they add Megan Fox, or was she in the last one? I don't know. But apparently she's the girlfriend or ex-wife of Jason Statham, and then they have a scene where they fight, but it's very sexy, and I guess they have sex afterwards because she's involved somehow. Here's Dolph back into the mix. 50 Cent is in this one. I didn't see the previous two, so I'm out of the loop, but it looks good. Andy Garcia's in it. I don't really buy Megan Fox with a gun. Just doesn't seem like Megan's style. Shooting a gun seems like she'd be more like the person to go behind enemy lines, seduce the commander, and poison him, and then walk out without mussing her hair. But they also have some other hot blonde girl in it. I don't know who she is. It looks like it's going to be actiony. I mean, story-wise, what do you want? Some new faces. I'm not sure who he is. It looks okay, I guess. I think they're stealing, I don't know, looks like an aircraft carrier. They got to stop nukes, bad guys, terrorists, blah, blah, blah. Would I go see it in a theater? If I had $14 to burn and money wasn't tight, sure. Otherwise, I can wait. I can wait for this. It seems fine, though. I know, you might say, oh, don't you love all this shoot 'em up stuff? Yeah, here they are. I don't know these guys down here, but Lundgren, Fox, 50 Cent, Statham, Couture, Scipio, Tran, with Garcia and Stallone. Oh, so Stallone's kind of not as in it. Garcia and Stallone kind of in it, but not really in it. They'll die when they're dead, September 22nd. I mean, it seems fine. Screenplay by Kurt Wimmer and Tad Daggerhart and Max Adams. Directed by Scott Waugh. Based on the characters created by David Callahan. Story by Spencer Cohen and Kurt Wimmer and Tad Daggerhart. A guy like Daggerhart, he should work on a movie. So this is the Expend4bles 4. See, you get the 4 in there. What's the plot? Doesn't matter. First act, I guess they're getting the gang back together for some reason. Statham and Megan Fox are an item, and they're having a sexy fight. Then they're called up to fight the terrorists who are stealing nukes. And second act is recruiting everybody, the big wind-up. Here's the exposition scene. And then stunt. Something goes wrong. Stunt. Something else goes wrong. Stunt. Gets really worse. Stunt. Big third act finish. Stunt. Big stunt. End. I mean, I'd watch it. I don't think it's worth $14. I just don't. I mean, if I had to watch a movie, and this was one of them, and it was the average fare in Hollywood, yeah, this would go right to the top of the list. I'd be like, oh yeah, I might as well go see the Expendables. That'll be fun. I just, story-wise, I'm not dying to see this. And, I don't see any... For a while, it was like action stars coming out of retirement to be in this thing. I think who's the only new person? I guess 50 Cent. Is he new in this? and Megan Fox, and some of maybe one or two of these other guys who I don't really recognize. I don't know who else you could throw into this mix. I think was Jackie Chan in one of these. I think he was. I know Jet Li was, and Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They made cameos. I mean, that was fun. Maybe you could throw in Bruce Campbell. Who's left? I mean, was Harrison Ford in a scene? Should have thrown him in at some point. He's a little too old for it now. Who's left? Who's left to throw into this mix? Maybe there's a few Asian action guys. Yeah, Tom Cruise. If you could get Cruise, maybe. But it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's mindless summer fun. Good movie for the summer. Coming out a little late. I would have put it out late August at least. Should be out. I don't really see the new blood. I guess it's 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I mean, sure. You know, might as well throw in Ice Cube. I mean, Vin Diesel. But he's already been in Fast X. You know, some of the guys from the Fast movies, I guess, would be action stars. I mean, Statham's one. I don't know. This just feels like a movie with cameos. And they're kind of out of cameos. Just feels like it's a little out of gas. Not that it's bad. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining to watch, but there's no like, wow, that seems like a cool idea. There's no, oh, I gotta see what happened. You know, there's no urgency here. That would be my fault with it. I love Statham though, and he looks like he's in his usual good form. So maybe. Let's see. Is there a write up here? Synopsis. Armed with every weapon they could get their hands on, the Expendables are the world's last line of defense, and the team gets called when other options are off the table. Well, that's kind of a generic synopsis. What about this movie in particular? You know? Yeah. Part of the problem, I think, with these movies is you need a good villain. And I don't see any villains in this. Maybe one of those guys was the villain, but they didn't really... You know, at least Fast X had Jason Momoa. Oh, he's going to be the villain, and he comes back, and it tied into a story. That, to me, was a little more exciting than this. Even though my interest level is about the same. I'd lean a little bit more towards this if there was like a figure like that. If they had gotten, you know, a decent name to play the villain. I don't know who you could get. I don't know. Ben Affleck could maybe make him a villain. I don't think he's done the villain thing. He's still kind of leading man material, so I think he's staying away from that until later. Tend to get older, and then they start putting you in those roles. Somebody with a big name could be the villain. Yeah, somebody like with a big name and a big persona. You know, not Jeremy Irons, but someone kind of like that. Maybe English. Like, before he died, Alan Rickman was a great villain. Someone like that. It could really chew up the scenery. Nick Cage. Hey, he should be in this thing. Was he in Expendables? I don't think he was. Probably should be. Be great as a villain. Or just as Nick Cage. Like, literally Nick Cage. That would be the best. We need one operative we haven't called in. Who? Nick Cage. The movie star? He's not just a movie star. But it's kind of missing that extra, I don't know, level for me. Maybe it'll be in another trailer. Maybe they're holding a couple of cards close for, you know, late in the summer they're going to reveal some big cameo. I don't know. But other than that, Expendables 4. You could do worse. And that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan, check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. I will be at the Vineland Library on Thursday from 5:30 on to do my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.